In its second season of existence, there's a look inside one of the real jewels of the NFL. SoFi Stadium, just south of downtown Los Angeles. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What I'm saying now, that nigga gotta play LJ, Am I posting the right group,
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, man, right.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Taken in by the tight end Herndon, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. He'll air this one out deep for David. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
Good shit.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Thank the Lord, because I pressed the wrong fucking button.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I knew they was going to
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Field goal of 31 yards attempt.
Ficken's kick is good.
His kick is good.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and finally brought down at the 43. That time. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution? On the handoff, most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Herbert.
Come on, man. That's a pick. Funk-ass pick. He looking at the X-Factor. That's a funk-ass pick, boy. They gave him that bitch that right behind the nigga.
The grab, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Tell nigga say, come on now, Trey. Don't be stupid.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pick up to 7. Past the 30 to the 32.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
That's fucking pick. Come on now, man.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. There he goes, right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 61 yards. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a rifle run deep left side. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. With his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to regain the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Jets.
Nigga, I got some candy. Oh,
Chargers 14.
Boy, this shit could hit the spot. Oh, say less. I mean, my kids stole the rest of them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there, man.
Now the ball comes loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's got room. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. The pass this receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will...
Damn. That's tough. Damn. That's tough. Damn. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
From the site of Super Bowl 56, set to be contested this upcoming February, we are at the gorgeous new SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He even totally missed 8.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And they're a 9-year-old sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
That bitch last one died.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin.
That by Daniel did something, CJ.
Yeah. Just a yard up to the 39.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play on 3rd down for the Chargers. 46 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Come on, man. Pass me to the 90-speed fucking linebacker.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Slow-ass motherfucker. Somebody coming up here.
And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead.
Let's go up here.
I'll let you do the analysis part. With every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio.
Woo.
He's okay.
Morstead out now
be on the
following the touchdown to kick. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Come on with that, man.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Coleman. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be...
And tell me, what's the linebacker speed? On God, because I know fast. I can put my top dollar on it there. My nigga faster than him. My linebacker faster than him. Who should have to pick?
An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
And they want to run cover too.
On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 30. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Man.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Time at the 5-yard line. That's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
Even though he did the little bitch at the lead.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
If my whites just move up the field, we can do something.
It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play.
Oh, shit, I can't pick a play.